Hey friends, thanks for taking a minute to watch this video. You got this video because you are a group leader here at FCC, or maybe you help lead a group here at FCC. It could be a home group or a Sunday school class or something else. First of all, thanks so much for the work you do to lead our groups. They're so essential to what we're trying to do as a church. And also thanks for listening to this little preview of what we have coming up this fall. This fall, we're going to try something a little bit new for First Christian. It's something that people call an alignment. An alignment is a period in the life of the church when all of the ministries of the church get together around one set of topics or ideas to try to leverage the kind of unified energy to move the church forward. This fall, we're going to be doing that from August 27th through September 24th. And when I say all the ministries of the church, it isn't quite all, but it's a lot. Our student ministry, our children's ministry, our group ministry, our Sunday school classes, and our weekend services will all be combining forces to study the same topics and challenge one another around the same issues for 5 weeks in a row. The topic we're going to be studying is from a book called Surprise the World. It's a great book written by a guy named Michael Frost. You'll get a copy later, don't worry. But the premise of the book is that Christians are meant to live a different sort of life, a life that leaves other people surprised and wondering, why is it that we live the way we do? You see this implied in 1 Peter when he says, always be ready to give an answer when people ask you about the hope that is within you. Well, that implies that people are asking. We want to live the kind of lives that make people wonder, why are you different? Why do you do what you do? So that when they ask, we can tell them about the hope that is in us. The way an alignment works is on Sunday mornings, we'll be preaching on these main topics, and then in the week that follows, they'll be studied in our Sunday school classes and small groups, in our large group for children's ministry, and in our large group for our student ministry. This allows for families to be discussing the same scriptures and the same topics. It allows for grandparents and parents and grandkids to all be learning together and reinforcing what we're all learning in all of our different groups, in our families and in our conversations. And what I've seen over the years is alignments are one of the best ways that churches can actually begin to move their unified and shared mission forward. So we're going to be trying that this fall. Right now, there's a lot of work going on behind the scenes. We're writing curriculum and ordering books and planning sermon series and working on graphics and all those kinds of things. But we do have a few things we need from you as our group leaders, and that's why we're getting this video out to you early. Number one, we're asking that every group would decide to participate in the alignment. I mean, we can't make you, and we wouldn't try if we could, but we're convinced that the best value we can get for this as a church is if every group participates. So we hope you will. What that would look like today is just setting aside August 27th through September 24th as your alignment time, 5 weeks. The curriculum, as soon as it's written, will be distributed, and we'll be training you on all the facets having to do with the alignment and how to fully participate. We also need to launch some new groups. You know, not everybody in our church is in a group, and for a lot of them, Sunday school is the right option, but for some of them, it's not. And so we need to launch a lot of new groups with the alignment this fall. So if you're a leader right now and maybe you know somebody in your group who is ready to lead their own group, they'd be a great teacher, they'd be a great facilitator, and they'd be a great host perhaps of a group, we would love it if you would just email the church and just suggest them. Say, I think Fred would be a great group leader, and we'll get in touch with Fred and see if he'd be interested in helping us out for the alignment. The other thing we're hoping you do, in addition to setting aside those 5 weeks, August 27th through September 4th, is mark your calendars now for Saturday, August 5th. We're going to have a major training event on August 5th, unveil the alignment curriculum, answer any questions you might have, so that when August 27th comes, we are ready to be fully aligned as a church. I can't wait. It's going to be a great month. You're going to be a believer in alignment by the end of this month as you see what happens when the whole church pulls together and gets focused on a single vision for 5 weeks in a row. It's going to be a great time. We're going to have a lot of fun. And thanks in advance for your essential part in our alignment this fall. Have a great summer and appreciate your help.